everyone. As you can see, I'm at the beautiful Cran Sanciere Golf Club. A bit of water in my background. I don't know if you can see the mountains in the distance behind me, but a lot of you ask me what we do on a Tuesday. Well, for the caddies, what we normally do is come round first thing in the morning and just check the course, make sure there hasn't been any changes, new tees, new green layouts, any new bunkers, etc, etc. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just out on the course now. Got my yardage book, which I'll talk to you a little bit later about how we work out where we want to position our players, etc. So yeah, just stay tuned, and here we go. I should be able to show you some of the beautiful scenery as we go around. So I've just reached the 12th hole, which is a pretty short par 4, 381 metres. Something like a 3-wood just up the left, and then he's just going to leave you something like the 110 mark back down to the green, so like a wedge into the green. Now, as you can see, this week I'm playing the yardage book in metres, so it's a metres book this week, which is different to what we use most weeks on tour, and the reason being is we're at altitude, so obviously the ball goes a lot further, so we play a metre as a yard. So where you can see where the red cross is there at 252, we would play that as 252 yards, just because the ball goes so much further. So here's the back of the 12th green there. So as you can see, this is a new design green. The lads are hitting from the top of the hill there, and they hit down into this. It's quite a fat green now. It used to be quite severe with the ball spinning quite a lot, but I'll see if I can catch this one coming onto the green now. So there you go, and it doesn't spin as much now, so they've flattened it out quite a lot. And if we've got any back right flags or just over the corner of the water here, you'll see that there's nothing to stop the ball. So we've got to make sure we carry it all the way up to the flag without too much spin, and then avoid that severe slope, which is obviously going to then take it back into the water. So that's a completely new design of the green on the 12th. Just walking down the 14th hole. When we get to the 14th and 15th, we've got two pretty short par 5s, which we're going to be looking at playing in, a couple, 2 or 3 under for the week at least. You want to be picking your shots up here. So par 5, quite down the hill, as you can see, 270 yards as we're going to play it. Is going to leave 220 to the flag, 220 to the front of the green, sorry, but it's all covered by water, bunker on the left and right, and then out of bounds just beyond the green. So just walking you down the hole now. Beautiful scenery to the right. There's a driving range, all the mountains and the valley, and then we should be getting down to the balls in a minute. Some lads have already teed off, so I'm going to get down to their ball to see how far down they've got, so you can see how far the ball is going today on the practice. It's a beautiful day, it's quite warm, probably about 20 to 25 degrees. Just coming up to the first ball in a second, and they've hit it quite a decent way down. So we are at the 175 green sprinkler there, as you can see. So the 175 in the book is 172 metres, which obviously we're playing yards, as I said. So I'm going to pace that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 off it. So he's going to be left with 162 the front and whatever the flag's on, and then you've got obviously the water just to the right and the bunker left. So this is a pretty good chance of making a birdie, getting the tee shot away. Just on the 15th hole here, and bumped into 2 TCE caddies, Ryan McGuigan and Adam Marrow. Adam won a couple of weeks ago in Czech with Thomas Peters, and Ryan caddies for Thomas Dietrich, and they're just doing their homework here on the 15th. So another new change here in Switzerland on the 15th hole, par 5. As you can see, it's 518 metres, very reachable par 5. We should be getting it round between the 256 to 279 area landing. As you can see, if you see that plus 16 in the bottom right there, that means the elevation is plus 16 metres up the hill. And also the second shot next to the 224, you see it says plus 14. So that's really playing 238 the front with the elevation playing up the hill. Now, if we do get out of position off the tee and we need to lay it up, we don't really want to be going any further than the 46. The reason being is on the red spot there, is a good layup to the 46, but then we've got the water hazard that comes in at 40. So if we was to go any further past the red spot here, we are bringing that layup into the water hazard there. So obviously that's a bad mistake. So no further than the red spot, and just leaves you a nice little chip up the green. And lastly, 16th hole is now changed to a shorter par 3. Used to be about 220 front, it's now changed to 168, and they've moved it so the tee is further right and we're playing through the trees, so quite a nice looking hole. Here I am on the 18th hole. You might be wondering why I'm pointing you at a wall, but this is where the great Severiano Ballesteros made an up and down to win in 1993. Now, he was around here. You've got the wall and a little gap under the trees. I'll try and walk you to the fairway, which is about another 25 yards. Quite amazing really that he's played a shot up and over the wall and under the trees to the green just up there. He got it sort of front edge and then chipped it in to make birdie to win. Now, I believe you can view this on YouTube. I remember Billy Foster being his caddy at the time, and he was telling him, don't be silly, just chip it out, you know, let's force a play off. But no, Sevi had other things in mind, and that's why he was so brilliant. So try and check it out. Severiano Ballesteros shot, 18th hole at Cran Sancière, Switzerland. So Dave and Phil are working together on the putting green here in Crans, and you'll notice that Dave and Phil have an earpiece in, and there's a little attachment that goes on the top of Dave's putter, which is called a blast, and this gives a reading on the stroke and the face impact. So the club face is coming in shut or open, then it gives a reading back, and that's what Phil's just keeping an eye on there. So the 7th hole here is a short par 4, only 260 metres to the front. I'm going to show you how to hit a little cut driver to this green from the boss.
No pressure.
It's a really good effort, just coming down left edge of the green at the minute. Yeah, it's about, just rolled up and come back down, about a yard short, but great shot. But the best part about this hole is just this. It doesn't get a much better view than that.
Just challenge myself with it, mind.
So this is where we've just finished, just short left of the green. It's pretty simple chip up the green. What club you got here, Dave?
Pitching wedge, so just trying to use the actual loft on the club. Pitch it just on the green, let it run up the slope.
Up to the second tier, yeah?
Yeah, 2-tier, 3-tier green, so the flag's on the second tier today. And just, use all the green, and then let the loft on the club determine the pace of the ball.
Perfect. We've had worse backdrops. So if he hasn't let me down.
A little bit shy.
3 or 4 feet short, but we'll take that. That'll be pretty simple birdie. We'll take that 4 days on the spin, and again, just some absolutely stunning views. So every year normally in Cran Sancière we have a caddy tournament, and this year we've decided to take part. It's a greensome foursome, and I'm playing with my pal Jamie, who is carrying the bag there, and the boss Horsey is for caddying today. He won't carry the bag, but he's coming around to tell us where to go, so it's going to be a little bit of fun. We're going to keep score, show you a few swings along the way, and it's my turn to give the boss a rollicking for getting clubs wrong. So yeah, it's going to be good. Oh my God, where on earth has he put me there? I have done. So Jamie's chipped me onto here, about 20-footer. Horse, where's the reed?
Pretty straight, bro, really.
Pretty straight, right, okay. Let's give it a go. No,
Hole 2.
I've got to draw it.
Jamie to go first.
Then double
Solid
trees.
park first.
So you go from there. Yeah, no, that's I'm just gonna
Team
feed it off
TCE.
Feeding it off that left side.
There we go.
Come on, mate, just find the fairway.
Oh, Dad.
Oh my God.
Another one right.
Hit the tree. Spit it.
Where's that, Jay?
Come back.
They're off. Again.
50 yards right where we're going, but
We're working on it. We're loosening up a little bit. We're getting closer to the fairway.
That's the shot, Steve.
I reckon by Saturday you'll be all right.
What's the shot then?
Soft little
where's the
draw.
wind, eh?
Off the left, mate.
The left, right, straight there.
Straight over this tree.
Make sure you get this in because this is quick speed in this.
Oh, ripped it. Straight in the trees.
Little.
Off that big bank.
Oh, members bounce there.
Oh yeah.
Fairway.
Happy with that, bro?
It's on the fairway. That's all that matters, boys. We're in play, not like him. So after that tee shot, managed to find the fairway. We've only got about a 25-30 yard pitch up the green for young Jamie. So fingers crossed we can start with a birdie on the second. Bad strike, but he's pulled it for a spin. Not bad. I think we've got around, yeah, about a 15-footer for birdie right there.
No, but straight other than that.
Great overall.
Come on, Stephen. You got 13 feet. Slight left edge. Side left. Go. Go. You've dropped something. You've dropped something back here, mate.
Yeah, my lipstick.
Wow.
I mean, not even given.
Well, come on, before you know. All right, I've left you a tricky one, but don't miss it. Oh, jeez. On the third tee, one thing we have said: the worst tee shot carries the bag. Jim hasn't took it off his shoulder yet. So that's another fairway I've hit there. Dave is lasering. Caddy Dave. Jim playing.
Meters, Jamie.
2 meters.
2 what? 270?
207.
207 metres.
Oh, yeah, that's going to make a difference.
Right, it's 13. I ain't got no chance of getting over that bank.
Go with that. 3 was good. You're not getting there with that.
3 wood's good from the caddy. You're not getting there with that, he says.
Bit of help in the air, but
To be fair, if we had a straight one out of him, we'd be happy.
keep up that left side.
Keep it up the left side, caddy says. And Jamie, do as you're told. 3 wood, par 5, 207 metres to go. 3 wood, Jamie Herbert. Oh, it's come straight. Get up there. Get up. It's just caught the rough, but leaves me a steady chip up the green there. Yeah, you're right. He couldn't get there with rescue.
Found fairway.
What we're saying to the caddy, Jim? Has he done a good job there? Or?
He's done a very good job. He knew I couldn't get there.
That's good, that. Bad. All skills, this caddy.
What are you saying about skills?
Happy with that, bro?
Well, it was a bit right, wasn't it? But, you know,
You have to play it, right?
Hey,
with Jamie's putting, I think it'll be...
tag team caddies here. One puts the bag down, the other picks it up.
So we've got this for our first birdie. a really good bounce back after we've just made 6 on the last, so come on Jim. Nothing for short. Just lagged it. Jesus Christ almighty.
That's a big push. That's what they want to hear.
Hole 6, our first birdie putt with 3 over par. We've left it to James. Come on. Oh my days. I mean, what on earth are you doing? Don't ever ask me to play golf for you again.
How far we got, Steve?
164.
What's the caddy's advice?
Well, there's no pressure because my man's just hit it straight out of bounds.
Okay.
So, one thing for it, dead aim.
What club we got?
6. Smooth.
Oh, he's called it. Got to go a bit. Oh. That's pitched into the bank at the front and released up 15 feet. Pleased with that?
Yeah, that'll do. Let's in play. Last hole of the caddy tournament. Our last chance to make birdie with 3 over par with a double and a single. Missed a couple of little putts. Horse is going to read it, the caddy.
Outside the hole.
Outside the hole, he's saying. What are we saying, Dave?
Outside right, ball right.
Ball outside the right.
Make sure you get there, Jamie.
Jamie, nothing for short. This is for a birdie. Come on. Don't embarrassing yourself in front of millions of viewers. 412. I don't believe it, he's left it short. Oh no, he's got it right. Blaming the wind now. No birdie. +3 and scratch